All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome for this specific webinar for our software product Planner Expo. I invite you to read this specific information as it is a confidential security. Don't worry. This webinar will be recorded and maybe subsequently be used by Metrologic for various promotion activity. Just to be aware, if you are not aware with that, or if you don't accept that, please do not hesitate during the chat to say that you don't want to use this information. As it is a webinar, your mic is off. This is completely controlled, don't worry. And you will be able to use the chat during the presentation or during the Q&A session. So do not hesitate to get your reaction or question about the presentation or about the product during this presentation. Transparency, please use your camera. It will be good for everyone to see you, to feel your reaction too. So do not hesitate to open your camera. Of course, it's not mandatory, but it will be a pleasure to see you during the presentation. I am Charles Carbillier, the Product Marketing Director of Metrologic, and I will be there to introduce you some information about Metrologic and the product planner that we are launched now 1 month ago. Let's start for this webinar planner. First of all, I would like to continue to get some safety information. So I hope that you are in a well condition and you are ready to be, I will say, in the exit way in case of emergency on your premises where you are installed. So please take care of you. It's important for everyone. Let's speak about a little bit about Metrologic. Our headquarters is located in France, close to the Alps in Grenoble, since now 1980. And we are still there, and we are really focusing on 3D measurements, CMM retrofit, automation inspection, and services inspection. And now it's over than 43 years old for this experience and knowledge. And you can discover our premises and our showroom on the bottom of this slide. We are located, of course, in Grenoble, in France, but we are located in multiple regions, like 6 different sales offices in the world, but also through our network of distributors everywhere in the world that can assist you during support or during a need for the inspection for any kind of software or services for training, for inspection programming if you need. Our main activity, as already tell you, that it's really focused on the software because we are completely independent of the manufacturer of the device. So we are really focused on the software, inspection software. And we have some capability to get a CMM retrofit hardware capability. And of course, services, I already told you that for CMM programming or inspection issues or address a specific inspection, we have some experts available for you everywhere in the world. Our main access is to, I would say, help you to increase your productivity, to get a robust process automation and get a sustainable solution. Our vision in Metrologic is really to focus for the manufacturing efficiency and be in a collaborative and a digital platform for address your 3D metrology issue of your daily 3D metrology issue and save time, of course, save productivity and offer you a good product at every hours of your daily journey, I would say. Then, according to that, we have, according to this vision, we have an approach of what we call end-to-end process in the inspection environment to get a prepare phase on the top right of the slide. Here, you see the prepare phase to prepare the inspection plan that will be able to drive your program phase, execution phase, and the management of the data, which is the next phase of programming with our product Silma execute with our product Metrologic, and manage the data according to some connectors to different database on your ecosystem, like QDAS, like QDM, like other PyWeb system that can be connected to our system. According to that, we have 4 different, let's say, brand of product: Planner, Silma, Metrologic, and Manager Suite. Let's see where it's located in your environment. This product is clearly located in the different area, in the different zone of your plant. The first one, which we are going to focus today, it's the planner, which is really close to the design of this, because planner is really catch the information coming from the CAD design information and enrich or add some added value on this information to be able to drive safely and with a more robust way the process for your inspection, to go on the program phase, execution phase, and get the management of the data, as you can see in this drawing. Let's now focus on the Planner X4 product, which is our last software capability that we have released 1 month ago. We are in phase of this scenario. The designer decide to generate a geometry, a model, and add some PMI information or not, or generate a paper that's offer the capability to read the information or the expectation of the designer. Of course, there is many specialists in your organization that is able to read this paper, that they have enough knowledge or not. What's happening really oftenly, it's to get, okay, it's a manual transcription of the GD&T and PMI, because I read my paper and I can interpret, and my colleague can interpret in another way. Or maybe it's missing some information. I have no contact with the designer, or I can send an email, but I have to produce my part. So makes a lot of errors or takes some decision with not a good way to work. Of course, the translation and the interpretation can make some errors on my process. And for sure, it requires some inspection skills, high inspection skills, to be able to read this paper. After that, these so many people that are able to generate a program with their own way. A first way, that one will do with a second way, another way. Of course, it's generate multiple program, way to measure the same part on the same plant or different plant, or your suppliers, for example, plant. And that will make probably different results. And this result will generate some impact, some notification to this famous specialist to react and to adapt the process in many ways and make a multiple iteration of this process. This is what we have met since now a couple of years through the experience of Metrologic and when we met our customers. In order to address a good way, we would like to focus on that one. The designer will generate his geometry, will generate a PMI or not, and he will go through the planner product and generate only one unique way to interpret, to transcript, and less error will be done on this stage. That means only one plan will be transmitted to the programmer, one program will be generated by the programmer, and one way to obtain the result will be generated by the programmer. That means your process will be more and more efficient and robust. If I sum up a little bit, then now we are going to focus on this product and see, okay, what kind of capability of the product is made for. First of all, I would like to remind you, this is an offline product. That means is not connected to a device, is located in your engineering department, is not on the shop floor, is not in a programmer method department. And this product will be able to import any CAD file supported by Metrologic, including the proprietary format, CATIA V5, CATIA V6, NX, or UG, for example. At this stage, we will prepare the inspection plan We will define the feature directly by clicking on the CAD, manipulating the CAD, or by using the PMI or the ballooning coming from the designer. If this information is not enough, you will be able to create, to associate, to correct, why not, your own PMI information or your own ballooning information, because probably during your process, you need to reuse this CAD information. So you will be at this stage, be able to create all the data necessary to drive your inspection process. If you are keeping the same digital chain with a Metrologic product, Metrolog and Silma, you will be able at this stage to create your inspection alignment to help the user to decide which kind of inspection alignment. But remember that it's only nominal capability. If you are still keeping in the same digital way with our Metrologic product, Metrolog or Silma, you will be able also at this stage to create view, prepare your view, prepare your stickers, prepare your report, and why not prepare your exported data in any kind of format supported by Metrologic. TXT, MAA, PRD, so different format that we are able to support today. You are going to prepare that in order to help the user to say, okay, after the measurement, I'm going to export my data to this kind of format. At this stage 2, you will be able also, and a QIF format is available in Planner to export your CAD data, CAD file data, to go back to your designer, to transmit this information to your designer to added value, or inspection data or nominal inspection data to a QIF format, because you will be able to export this data to a manufacturing application. As a reminder, it's not possible to do analysis with this product. It's also not able to see the visualization. We have other product for that. It's mainly the viewer product, which is free and available on our website. It's only nominal value data management, only. That's the capability of the Planner detail, and we will see later on in the demonstration. The product benefits, why you should use the Planner X4. Mainly to consolidate your process, to digitalize your data from your design department to your shop floor department, to use PMI, to start to use more advanced PMI association, or use it, consume it, to interpret correctly, supported by inspection software, to import your CAD file in order to see what the part is look of, and of course, save time and standardize the operation to save and win time. Let's see, just for you, as customers, just to be aware, this product is available through our classic dongle node lock capability. You have also the capability to get a demo or a testing license by our web license available on our extranet. I just remind you where you can locate your salesman or our organization, sales organization, through our website. And for the existing customers, use the trial model on the Metrologic extranet to get a web license demo or testing for Planner. As I told you, Planner, if you are in the same digital chain of Metrology group, you can start from your CAD, go on your planners, push the data to Silma or to Metrolog. You can avoid also Silma and get directly to Metrolog, and you do your reporting or your data management. But be aware, by using Planner, our position is also to be open to other kind of scenario. You will be able to export the data from Planner, CAD file, and nominal value to a QIF format. And this QIF format can be reused by an offline-online inspection solution from a competitor or from another perspective. where you can find some information about Planner. Every information is already available on our website for the brochure, for a specific and dedicated page on our webpage, and you have already a video available on the YouTube, and this video I'm going to share you in a couple of seconds. Let's discover now the Planner functionality, and it's around 10 steps, 10 functions, 10 capabilities. You will see it in 3 minutes. I'm going to play this video and I will come back in 3 minutes. Here we are. So now you have discovered the 10 functionality in 3 minutes. I'm going to go through the live demo, but before starting the live demo, we can start the question and answers in the chat, please, in order to drive you and try to give you live answers or get your question for that. Any reaction, any question about this product, it's completely open for you to get information on the chat. So do not hesitate to use the chat and get this question, please. It's on your turn now. Any questions? on your side. So everything was clear. Do not hesitate to use the chat or the Q&R system on the Teams stuff. We'll wait for that. Okay, let's go there. All right, so let's use our planner interface just to get a small live demo for you. As you can see, it's available since V21 SP1. Myself, I've got the V22 on here on the list here. I'm going to open a pre-plan in order to just starting with some data. It looks like the video one, so you will see it. As you can see, I've got my CAD data available on the screen. The menus look similar to our application Metrologic and Silma with working session, tools, feature, point cloud, CAD, alignment, 3D view, and window. So the user experience is quite similar to this current Metrologic and Silma product. And we are here to identify the feature. I received this CAD file from my designer, and I would like to explore the data. So I've got many ways to explore it. I can imagine to get not PMI and just clicking on the CAD to identify the feature. I would like to prepare to inform my inspection user to measure this circle, measure this plane, measure this all the feature I want to explore. Or according to that, I got a chance that the PMI seems to be quite good. I can check this PMI integrity. I'm going to look at this information. It seems there is a lot of information coming from the CAD, and I got some information here that is said to me, okay, it seems that you have 27 information, semantic one, so be able to be interpreted by the application. That means it's okay. As it is okay, I'm going to push one button, which is inspection plan collector. It's going to explore all the PMI and define all the necessary features, circle, cylinder, plane, points, to associate. That means all my feature list will be now, if I click one time, automatically, I'm going to receive the necessary feature I need to measure, to consume, to get a correct interpretation of my tolerance. It's done for the features, but it's also done for the many captures that coming from the designer in order to get exactly the same capability to report the feature. As you can see here, okay, I'm happy with that, but maybe on this product, it's missing my flatness of this part because this part should be enough flatness to get a good mechanic link with the other one. So I'm going to create an additional tolerance that I can create here, not from my design phase, but here from my inspection phase or planning phase to select my planner, to select the correct value I would like to investigate, and click on this surface. Automatically, it has detected the surface plane with the different criteria, and I'm going to generate this feature in my database. As you can see here, it has been added on top of that. And this is my flatness 2, which is available here. But it's not on my design here. It's only on my inspection plan that I can transmit to my Metrolog or export to QIF to another application. If I make a right click here, I will be able, as I am in the planner phase, to create this PMI inside the CAD. So you will see that for the moment on my CAD system, I have no information about that one. So if I get a look here, sorry, it's not my DRF, but it's my geometrical one. I have no flatness 2 here. Flatness 1 is there, but I have no flatness 2. So I will select my flatness 2. I will create my CAD PMI. As you can see here, it's automatically created in my graphic view, and it has been done inside my CAD file support here. I can recheck about the integrity of that one, but as it is coming from Metrologic, it's already added in the system, and my CAD2 is here. and I know that it is associated to this surface, for example. It's located here. So that's a capability that we have in the planner. And then here now, if I would like to retransfer this information to my CAD designer, I can export my CAD file to QIF, and he will be able to open in this system and added information. And I can receive a native one with a correction and do again my process and get my feature here. I'm going to just add a balloon information here because we are in the case that the feature is already associated to a balloon to do my report, for example. And I'm going to make a right click here and create an identification numbers. I can select, let's say, my 50 or the numbers I want here. And automatically, it will be created in my CAD file too. And if I check on my CAD file, it has been added here to be able to extract this information directly when I'm going to use my features. If I restart my planner phase, so that means now it's already decrypted. If I edit these features and I'm looking on this feature, I will remind the 50 numbers that I set in my ballooning information, for example. I'm going to stop the demonstration because we can go further on that. Still waiting for your additional question. So please feel free to ask question or get reaction about this webinar. Do not hesitate to say yes or no, it's interesting or not. And I will try to remind you or answer lively to your question.
Charlie, you have a first question from Christophe in the chat. Is it possible
to... Christophe, thanks to participate to this webinar. Is it possible to identify what are the PMI not generated by design department which have been added after in the planner? It's a fantastic good question, planner. Christophe, sorry. It's not yet available because you see, you are right. We are not able to identify which features is on or is off. But in next version, we will be able to get maybe a colors or an indicator that is coming from the designer, or it is added from the inspection preparer, in fact. So yes, it will be available soon, I would say, in the next release. Thank you, Christophe. Okay. Can the QIF format be imported into another metrology software? Which one? Oh, good question also, Stefano. So I would say my answer would be a kind of a basic answer, but any software which is able to manage the QIF. Today, there is many competitors that is able to use the QIF format. I will remind you a kind of German competitors, or let's say Quebec competitors can already use the QIF format. And also CAD file, CAD software. CAD-CAM software is able to manage the QIF format. Waiting for an additional question. This case alone. Can planner be solved in this case alone? In this case alone, yeah, for sure. Maybe I can remind you the. Let me find back my presentation and get you, let's say, a reminder of this process on that case. So that will be answer your question, Christophe. So planner can be sold to our customers in the design department, close to the designer, to be able to drive and export to QIF to offline, online inspection, other solution. That's answer to your question, Christophe? Okay, thank you, Christophe. Stefano, about, let's say, a term of functionality about the move the PMI label, so the ballooning stuff. For the moment, or the CAD bridge of the PMI. Yeah, for the moment, it's not available. It's automatically positioned in the context of the CAD information, the view, the different view that we have, and we try to optimize automatically. but some new functionalities coming for the future to be able to customize mainly the position of the label. Thank you, Stefano. Okay, so I think we have not any more question. That was the webinar of Planner. Let me go back here to go there. Whoop. Yeah, one more. So question is done. So I would like to say thank you guys to participate to this webinar. Do not hesitate to contact our sales network to get in touch with this product. You are able to ask for demo license or test license through, if you are an existing customer, you go directly on the extranet. If you are not an existing customer, please go to our sales network to obtain a demo license, which is very easy with a web license system. You don't need any more a dongle attached to your computer. It's a web capability. Just have a request, and you can also go through our website to request for this demo license directly and obtain it in a couple of minutes or hours through the system. Okay, thank you everyone. Have a good day and see you for the next webinar in the future. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.